this is Amy. Welcome to Become Your Own Favorite Chef. I was trying to think of what I wanted to start the week off with, and this weekend I haven't been the best at eating healthily, so I wanted to start Monday off on a better foot. I want something that's healthy but also delicious, and so I think my chicken salad will be perfect. It's full of varying flavors and textures, which makes it amazing. And there's also a lot of versatile things we can do with it. I can put it in some wheat bread for a sandwich or a wrap and bring it to lunch for a few days. Or I can even put it in some cute little cucumber cups and bring it to a get-together I have later on this week, and those are just fantastic. So chicken salad's the winner. The very first step I did to make my chicken salad is to make my basic chicken recipe, so you can check out that video. It's very fast and simple. Once those have cooled for about 10 minutes, I'm going to start actually shredding the chicken. Just take a couple of large breasts of chicken. If you have a scale, in fact I got a scale now, my friend Jessica gave me one, and these measure to about 1.5 pounds of chicken. And make sure you tear these, little strings of chicken into bite-sized pieces. This recipe is actually pretty perfect for tuna salad as well. So if you would rather have tuna instead of chicken, it's a little easier in the first place because you don't have to make this chicken, you just buy the tuna cans. I would suggest buying 4 6-ounce cans of tuna, but drain them very well first. You want the tuna to be pretty dry. So once you've got your chicken shredded, we'll put it in the big bowl and add the rest of our ingredients. To chop celery, first off, make sure that you have removed the edges. You want all the white to be removed. Then I'm going to give 2 lengthwise cuts and separate the celery into 3 pieces. If you want chunkier bites of celery, just split yours in half with 1 cut. After that, we're going to chop very small pieces here, make sure they're consistent, and you're going to do this with 4 stalks total. Now when chopping an onion, you first need to cut off the edge as such so that it's easy to lay flat, so you can cut that in half. And all we need here is half of a large yellow or white onion. Next off, make sure that you peel the onion. I usually try to take the biggest top layer off first, so I'm ensuring that I'll only get the best pieces of onion. Then hold the onion firmly with your hand and give 2 or 3 horizontal slices. Be careful, watch your fingers. After that, slice it vertically as such. You want these to be plenty of slices and pretty small, and then you can cut tiny little bites just like we're doing here. Before you add your 1/2 cup of slivered almonds, make sure you roast them first. This extra step really makes a difference in our chicken salad. So I've taken a completely dry pan, I heated it on medium heat for 3 or 4 minutes until it's hot, then I added our 1/2 cup of slivered almonds. I'm going to let these cook here for about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally, or flipping occasionally, until they start to brown. What the roasting of this does is it makes the almonds much more flavorful because it brings out their natural oils, but it also gives them a little extra crunch that you wouldn't have if you skipped this step. So take a minute, roast your almonds, and then we'll add them. Now that we have all of our ingredients ready, all you have to do is assemble. That's what I love about chicken salad. It's so easy. We're going to go ahead and add our 4 stalks of chopped up celery and our 1/2 of a very large yellow onion that's been chopped as well. We're going to add our Miracle Whip or mayonnaise. I like Miracle Whip. In fact, I like a light Miracle Whip just because it makes it healthier. However, pick your favorite. If you like mayonnaise, get mayonnaise. Just pick whatever brand that you prefer. We're also going to add a 1/2 cup of dried cranberries. This is going to make our chicken salad very unique and a little sweet, give it a little bit of a different texture. After that, you need 1 tablespoon of sweet pickle relish. If you don't have this, you can just chop up a sweet pickle yourself. Just 1 tablespoon for our chicken salad. However, if you want to make this as a tuna salad instead, I suggest adding an extra tablespoon. The pickle relish really does kind of take the bite out of that fish flavor that tuna can have. So if you're doing tuna salad instead, use 2 tablespoons of sweet pickle relish instead of just 1 that we're using for our chicken salad. You also need a tablespoon of just yellow mustard. We're going to add our toasted almonds, our 1/2 cup. I'm also going to add about a 1/2 teaspoon of ground paprika. This isn't exactly spicy, it just gives it a little bit of a kick, so about 1/2 teaspoon there. In fact, if you don't like spicy things, I would not add this ground red pepper. I'm going to add about just a few shakes. After we get all of this mixed up and well incorporated, we'll taste it. Then we're going to add a little salt and pepper to taste. Now, how salty this is depends on how salty your chicken was that you made. The chicken can make it very salty. So that's why we're going to taste it first. It looks so good right now. You can see there's greens from the celery, there's red from the cranberries. It smells amazing, but let's give it a taste. It's good, but it definitely needs some pepper. I think it's salty enough. So I'll add about a 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. There we go. That looks so good. Shush it again. It's perfect. Oh man, the chicken's very flavorful. I can taste the Cavendish seasoning, a little tiny bit of the garlic salt, but I can also get the crunch from the almond, which tastes very toasted, which is awesome. I can taste crunch from the celery and the onions, though it doesn't taste oniony. There's just enough. But then I get a chew from that cranberry, and it's sweet and totally unique. I just love it. This is perfect. In order to make this delicious chicken salad completely fancy and unique and really cool, we need 1 cucumber. I'm going to skin this here. I actually got this idea from Pinterest. This is not original. And this was just perfect for an hors d'oeuvre that I used at one of my last parties. And I plan on bringing this idea to all my future events or my friends' events. To make this look super fancy, you need to take a fork. Oh, it sounds crazy now, but run your fork down the edge. It's going to give it some decorative lines here. I know it looks goofy now, but it's going to look so fancy once we cut it up. And if you don't get a straight line, just go over it. It's fine. It does not have to be perfect. I promise. Next up, we're going to chop this up. Alright, cut off the edge of your cucumber and cut this into about 1 inch right here. Once that's cut, you need to core out the seeds. I love these little grapefruit spoons. They're perfect. But you can use a regular spoon or a melon baller. Just cut out a little bit. Make sure you still have a bottom there. And there's your cucumber cup. You can put anything in this. But of course, the chicken salad we just made is perfect in it. So I'm going to stuff some chicken salad in there. Oh my. How cute is that? Seriously, that's awesome.